Alison kneels beside the rabbit. Its right hind leg is clamped into the trap and it takes quick, shallow breaths, heart pumping, lungs expanding and contracting. The surrounding field is thick with pale tussocks and crispy heather, the neighbour's cottage and the road to the village just beyond the hill. It is early still, and Alison is out here in the cold because last night she dreamt of her mother, who served her 3 chanterelles on a dinner plate. In her dream, the mushrooms glowed, and when her mother, looming like a cast-iron statue in the centre of a colonised city, opened her mouth to speak, the grotto of her mouth glowed also, her tongue orange and bulbous and radiating light. When Alison woke at dawn, she rose and went out to search the woods. She found no mushrooms, but she did find this, the rabbit. She applies pressure to the levers of the trap until the steel jaws open and the rabbit's mangled leg is freed. A hissing sound escapes its mouth as she presses her palm to its throat. She does not speak to it or soothe it with soft maternal clucks. It stares up at her, eyes pink as tourmaline, but doesn't struggle until she presses down with the same swift motion she uses when cracking Patrick's back on the bedroom floor when he comes to her weary and tense after a long day hunched over piano keys. She gathers the rabbit by its back legs and rises. The joints in her own legs are stiff and she rolls each ankle. Usually it feels good to walk. Early and in the spring, when it's no longer cold enough to preserve a corpse, but she's too warm in Patrick's shearling coat and sweat dampens her chest. Though home is only a short walk past the woods and the stables, she's hit with the inexplicable fear she has strayed too far and won't be able to find her way back again. The illogical ache of homesickness, of feeling far from where she is safe. She closes her eyes and imagines herself suspended in a bubble of liquid, gummy and unthinking as a jellyfish. She tries to leave her body and hover above the feeling world, but her brain is hot and swollen, its weight gluing her to the earth. When she opens her eyes to find she's still earthbound, a gush of vinegar surges up her throat and she leans over to be sick. She hasn't eaten breakfast and a viscous puddle coats the rocks at her feet. 48 years old and pregnant for the first time. For her entire life she's been nothing but careless, and until last week when the test she ordered arrived in the post assumed she'd been blessed with sterility. The baby is a girl. She can feel it. Not that it matters. She's not going to keep it.